Hey Chris, you ready to go to church?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's a beer church.
Huh?
Good day, everybody. We are here in beautiful Ridgeway, Ontario. Snowy, so you can't really tell how beautiful it is. We're at Beer Church. We are at the Sanctuary Centre for the Arts and Brimstone Brewing. Sanctuary Centre for the Arts upstairs, Brimstone Brewing downstairs. We were here once before, years and years ago now, and they just had a glorified homebrew system. Well, now they're all expanded. They have some tanks outside. We figured we should come and see it again. This wasn't even here. These gardens for their great cook, Matt, who does Crave Local Fresh. That's where he sets up when he's doing outside. Here we are. Ooh, school's out. Yeah, so beautiful patio section. Actually, there used to be a line right down the middle of this patio, and I didn't know they took it out, so I got to remember that for the festival this year. Anyway, let's go in and see what's going on. Hi, Zach.
Welcome back.
Yeah, good day. It's been a while. It's been a while. I never come here. Never. I guess we're gonna have to go on a tour and see what this place is like. Like I brought up on our way over, the last time I was, well, not the last time I was here, but the last time we did a video here, it was just the glorified homebrew system.
Yeah, so big changes since then.
You can see big changes. Just looking. This room was for Zumba. Know Zach, as I like to call him, just to piss off my good buddy Rod's replacement. First and foremost, how did you get into the industry?
I was in actually the winery program at Niagara College, and I realized I drank a lot more beer and liked beer a lot more, and they were just starting up the brewery program, so I made the switch and never looked back.
Favorite part of the industry?
Probably the camaraderie. No matter where you go, you say you're a brewer and you're welcome everywhere. They come in, you show them a good time, and then they give you the same treatment when you go there.
I tell people I'm a brewer, they don't believe me. Least favorite part of your industry?
I might get in trouble. I'd say probably the deals. The deals on kegs, getting taps, trying to get into different bars and trying to compete when you only have so much money in a year.
Things that aren't allowed but happen anyway?
Exactly.
All the time?
Yeah.
All the time. Oh, we're going to get an unbusman, but we're going to make him the unbusman of the beer store because, you know, that's going to change things. Favorite style of beer?
Depends on the season. I tend to probably say a lot of session ales lately, just because you could crush dozens of them and still remember your name, so it's always good.
If you're a 300-pound albino, you can crush dozens and still remember your name too. And also put it on your underwear. Put it on your underwear, it's good too. Least favorite style of beer? Oh, there it goes.
Least favorite? Pumpkins.
Pumpkin beer?
Yeah.
Pumpkin beer? You know,
not because of the actual flavor, more so just the abundance of them and the need for everyone to think every brewery has to have one every fall.
See, I don't mind like the sweet pumpkin beers, the like pumpkin pie beers, but just the spiced pumpkin, I want to kick people to make those.
Yeah.
Yeast Beast, Hophead, or Malt Maniac?
I would say Hophead. Not so much on the bitterness, but a lot of there's new hops like coming out all the time.
All these juicy hops?
Yeah, love the juice and the late hopping, like heavy whirlpool, heavy dry hop. Don't have to go super bitter on it. Just try to get everyone to know that there's like hop flavors, and hops doesn't mean bitter. And even people that don't think they like hops, I'm sure they do. They haven't had it in the right ways.
Yeah, there's a hop for everybody. It's like there's a beer for everybody. Oh, 3 beers for the rest of your life. 1 from here.
Yeah.
1 from another craft brewery. 1 from one of the big guys.
All right. Well, from here it'd be Waterton Saints, our hybrid pale ale. From the big guys, I'd say Molson X. So I was sort of raised on as a kid. So a lot of my family drinks. And
that and OV were my 2 grow up beers. And Brador.
And from another brewery the rest of my life. We'll keep it Ontario. I'll probably say Golden Beach from Sudda City.
Such a good little beer.
It is. You could drink it all day too.
Strangest ingredient you've ever brewed with?
Strangest ingredient. Jesus. That's a tough one. I don't know. Was it whacking? Are you hanging yourself?
I was just checking how much actual clearance my short little self had under this light.
That's why I'm sitting. I don't know. I might come back to that one.
Okay, and any advice for anyone that wants to get into the industry?
Yeah. No job is above or below you. If you really want in, take anything you can get. I know a lot of people you want to get in, you want to brew, but it all starts. It's good to know every aspect of the brewing. Start with sanitation, learn your packaging, learn your bottling, and the brewing will come.
You know, I've actually talked with on a lot of our podcasts myself that there is a lot of people that come out of the college or that think they have a lot of experience, and they're like, oh no, we just want to brew.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of these breweries have been open for a while. They have brewers. You need to work your way up.
Yeah. Well, it's a skilled trade. You know, you go take your schooling, plumbing or anything like that. You need so many hours on the job before you're officially qualified. Where a lot of people, we just get a piece of paper and we're handed the keys to these systems and go wild.
Well, thank you very much. Actually, we still haven't gone to the. What would you be doing if you weren't doing this?
I don't know, golfing every day. Pickpocketing and golfing.
Pickpocketing and golfing. That's how you get his golf memberships.
Exactly. Or a rich wife. You go to those.
I've tried that. That doesn't work as well as you think. You know, getting the rich wife.
Yeah.
It might be an albino thing, but it's just. Anyway, thank you for letting us get to know you.
No worries.
Alrighty, so we're going to go on a tour of the building. It's been a long time again since I've been here. This was never here before. Everything's new. Everything's new.
Taking a beer for the tour?
Oh, I guess so. Whatever you want to pour.
Alright, I'm going to grab a Hail Mary for myself, so.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. You don't get a beer. Screw you.
As you can see by the bright red sign, this is now kitchen.
And really, this is exactly where Brimstone started. This is where the original brewery was. I mean, there's even the vent that they were venting the old brew house from. Except it came in a little more. It wasn't right above his stove.
That was back in the 50-liter batch days.
Yeah, back when they were using an immersion heater and everything else. So I mean, and really, this was the brewery. There was that was all the Zumba area and the yoga and everything else. So this was the brewery.
Bottling was done up there.
Back there, they actually had plastic fermenters.
The little speedos.
The little, basically again, homebrew fermenters.
Now we operate on a 15-hex system. We're brewing on average twice a week, so that's output of 1,500 hex a year now, which is a big change.
And if you look up, the clearance is just there.
Yeah.
Things just fit.
It's one of many fun things of having a brewery in the basement. Storage is upstairs, so that's another one.
Still bringing all the kegs up?
Yep.
So the kegs are still up in that little room that they used to use a air conditioner to cool?
Yep. It's got proper cooling in it now, though.
They originally they were using an idea from Community Beer Works in the U.S., which was a something bot. Coolbot, yeah. And it would just keep that room cool.
Yeah, they still use theirs. When we did that collab with them, we were down there, and they're still using theirs.
Nice. How is this easy to actually clean out since it's so low, or is that worse now?
No, it's
I would
pretty
think
easy to
you'd
clean
want
out.
it a little higher.
So with the false bottom, it's supposed to keep all the grain above the false bottom, so really just rake it out, rinse it out. But every once in a while, there's proteins and stuff that get through, so we got to take the grates actually out and squeegee it. So that's a bit of a pain because there's 3 different false bottoms and each one has about 15 screws in it. So it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's a necessary evil.
And if things haven't changed, and I remember the stories correctly, this is not just your brewing platform. This does have a secondary function.
Yeah, so we have shows down here, and this railing will actually come off, and we set up a stage that comes out to about here, throw a carpet on it, and yeah, bands perform up here. And you get
the drummer can sit right there.
Yeah, get good access from the tap room. Brings everything together.
Jason, what's going on?
What's good, buddy?
Guest appearance from Mr. Pizza.
Jason, the owner of Brimstone?
How's it going? You guys are rolling through here?
Oh, we are.
Yeah, good stuff.
Your wife says you have to talk about upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Because she doesn't want to.
Alright. Yeah. Through everything? It's been a while
I know. And
since we've done this. Going back.
like I was saying to Zach, I'm like, now that somebody can actually edit better than me, we should do this again like we talked about all those years ago.
Jeez, I went back and looked at that video. That was a long time ago. That was already at the very
There was
beginning.
nothing.
Yeah, there was nothing.
I would say comparatively, our bottling line hasn't upgraded the same amount from that system to this system.
No, but we're making moves
Still
soon.
counter pressure filling, 4 bottles at a time. Get 3 hecks a day on a good day.
It's better than the single bottle systems or
Yeah.
people have, like the college, that push the button, let it do its thing, hand cap it.
Yeah, that's the next step, though. That's gonna be our next step. We're bringing in some canning and doing that. So.
Oh, so you're thinking of canning?
We will be doing some canning. We're gonna have to, yeah.
Have you thought about moving to a crowler system instead of growlers?
Haven't put too much thought into it.
No.
No.
Growlers seem to do fine.
Yeah. Some people do them.
Yeah. Big commitment on the growlers. You gotta buy so many at a time. Plus, we need to buy a steamer.
Steamer's only like 1,500.
Yeah, that's not bad. Space is another thing too.
Yeah.
I was just asking because those are really good to say ship to the other side of the country.
Yeah.
Not that I do things like that.
Well, it can't soon enough.
So there's a bunch of fermenters in here, like we talked about again, the clearance is just there.
Yeah, so we have 6.
Yeah, these are all custom built for this space.
Yeah. So we have 6 fermenters and 2 bright tanks.
And you do have some tanks outside still?
That's just glycol right now.
Yeah,
but that's part of we're planning an expansion too, coming forward. So we'll be bringing in some double fermenters, so 30 hect fermenters.
Get the nice like Wellington 150 hectoliter out the door fermenters.
Nice.
Yeah, this is our lenticular filter. Only one beer is filtered, and that's Enlightenment.
Is there any other events that happen here?
Yeah, so on top of the shows down here, we'll get there. We gotta do it in order. Got the calendar. We have a Brewers with bands coming up. So a couple people I know that brew also happen to play music. So we decided to tie the 2 together. We're gonna collab on a beer together, and then have the release show here upstairs.
Okay, so I was gonna say, are you gonna play down here?
No, that'll be upstairs. So we'll show up there and talk about a little more what's going on, and then there's a wonderful festival in the spring as well. 30-something breweries. I think you have a hand in it.
Oh, I might just have a little bit of a hand in it.
Yeah, so down here is just either solo acts or we've done a 3-piece on that little stage, and upstairs is music venue full on.
You want to check out upstairs?
Okay, let's go check out upstairs. So for the sake of language purposes, we don't have Nadine on camera. We have Jason. I guess we're up here in the sanctuary now.
Yeah, so this is the sanctuary, multi-functional space. A lot of concerts going on in here. Different promoters, ourselves, put on a lot of shows. This is where the bands and brew will be coming up. Albino Rhino coming up here and outside. A lot of different things. There's even art classes, drama classes.
Some nice art on the walls.
Yeah, all kinds of good stuff.
Zumba got shipped up here instead of downstairs.
Yeah,
I guess there's some
that's
stuff
right.
downstairs now.
That's true, yeah.
How is that brewing? Do you hear them jumping around up here?
You hear their music.
Their music, yeah. You know, these are
Yeah.
I think 10-inch thick concrete floors. So
So I mean, and it's a great venue for concerts because nice acoustics in a church.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
sounds
We've had
great.
like Joel Plaskett, Monster Truck, USS, a lot of big.
There's usually a band that comes in after the festival in May. I don't know if there is this year or not.
Yeah, we've been playing it.
Usually there is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so beautiful space. We're gonna leave because Nadine is busy. Well, we're here with Jason, who is the owner of the building and the brewery, Sanctuary, Brimstone, everything. He owns all of Ridgeway. All of Ridgeway. So this place has grown quite a bit. Do you want to talk about the growth at all? How did it happen? How did it feel as you were growing? Do you wish that you had just started big and not started with the little half system there?
Yeah, so growth overall, I think we're 6 years in with the Sanctuary now. So that's an entity on its own, but tied into obviously the brewery. So that's been going strong, and all the concerts that we do up there, and just overall general community awareness and awareness in town and beyond town has really grown. And then the brewery, which followed up about two years after, has obviously grown immensely from the last time you did this video.
Yeah, when you were just in the kitchen.
We were just in the kitchen, and we were on that little Sabco system. We had no choice at the time. We had to start there. We got all our licensing with that system. Pockets weren't deep, so we had to start there. So I don't regret that at all. I'm not sure the business model works that great for that small system. So this is, I think, the system that you need to make a go of it. And we have future plans to grow this system. So the growth over the last 3 years has been really good. I'd say a general awareness of craft beer in town has grown, which is great because we've got a good core of regulars. We've got an American population that comes in and loves our brewery. We've established connections with Buffalo and other breweries there, Community Beer Works in particular. We just did a collab with them. So the overall awareness, it's a great destination in the summer, it's a good destination throughout the winter, and then rolling out LCBO has really helped us throughout the winter. So we had enlightenment in the LCBO for probably close to a year and a half, and then we just swapped that out and put in Sinister Minister, and that's going really well. So sales are taking off with LCBO again. Eventually we'll roll out to grocery when we're ready. That'll come with the canning expansion.
Now, I know you did talk about how the town has had good exposure with you. Do you feel that over time things have changed? I know when you first opened, you did have a little resistance, and
yeah, the craft beer in general is growing. So I do believe that we help educate people in town about craft beer, and the industry around us was growing as well throughout Niagara, right, and beyond. So people are just seeking it out more and more. We have people coming from all over. Craft beer tourism is huge now, and they just released the Ale Trail, which is going to help us as well. All the breweries are working together. It's still quite a close-knit community among the breweries. So yeah, it's all good. It all helps. It's multifaceted to make it work.
And I mean, people don't realize just how many breweries are in this little area because they're all in the different little towns and the cities and all that. But
That's right.
I mean, you take the whole Niagara region, you put it together, and we're basically the GTA in size.
Yeah.
But we have some nice breweries that have some great people to go and visit, and you can make a whole day of just driving around.
Definitely, yeah. I think that and there are people doing tours now, which is another level of promotion. So the same people are traveling from brewery to brewery.
And if anyone's not down in Ridgeway or not going to an LCBO that has you, you do a bunch of festivals throughout the year?
Yes, we do. We do a series of festivals. We're starting planning those festivals now. We do some unique events as well, where we have a catering endorsement license, so we can go out and do our own thing. So last year we went up to an island, Ojibwe, and did a beer festival for them, and that was a really cool experience. So we do things like that. A lot of the beer festivals coming up. we're starting to target those and narrow them down into different areas that we want to be for licensees or LCBOs. So we're being more specific now about those beer festivals. But yeah.
Now, is Sinister Minister held in the LCBO warehouse? Do you know, so that they can order it online?
No, we deliver.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a direct delivery.
Yeah.
It's the only unfortunate thing.
Yeah. So we and the growler quote. It's out in the growler program too, which is cool. So we're in 2 places right now for growlers, LCBO growlers.
And Waterton.
And Waterton's new. Yeah.
Waterton's the next one to go to the growler program.
There you go.
That's a great one to get in a growler.
Yeah, people are really
It's a
digging
great
that beer.
beer.
Yeah.
Have you thought about entering into the new distribution line that people are using, which is the Canada Post distribution?
We're thinking about everything, really. Yeah. So have we done that yet, Zach?
We had a guy in.
Yeah, just
Ben
recently.
was talking to a guy about doing that.
Yeah. So it's ramping up. All of it's kind of ramping up. So LCBO, grocery, that, and growing our license.
I mean, I as a blind guy, I'm excited that there's so many breweries starting to come up with the mail order.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Access to it, right?
I mean, you guys aren't that far away from me, and I still have to con somebody into driving me down.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a good option for people.
Future of Brimstone, what are you seeing?
Keep on slow and steady, build it, stronger. Every step we make, we want to just go in the right direction. So, like you were saying earlier, do we regret not just starting big? I don't think we could, and I'm kind of glad we didn't. We've kind of done it grassroots, we've grown it, and then the next step is to take another step. So getting the canning, bigger fermenters, bigger brights, and we're planning the potential of an expansion out back. And then we need to get this tap room bigger because we have a lot of interest, but we can't accept the people, right? So a lot of people want to reserve and book dinners, and we just can't. So we're talking about doing an expansion out into the patio. Patio's great in the summer; it's packed. Problem is come
Fall, winter.
We've just cut down our occupancy greatly. Right?
Fort Erie does take a lot more snow than most of the rest of the
You get hit pretty
Niagara
good
region.
sometimes, yeah. Yeah.
You go to Niagara right now, and there's nothing. You come here.
Is that right? Yeah.
It's this.
Yeah. And this is a good winter. This is really.
Yeah, it's been fairly good. I've only had to shovel 3 times.
Yeah. So so hopefully we'll be blowing that out and doing a room that will unfold in the walls will unfold for open air patio in the summer, and then we can close it all up for the winter.
And if you come here, pretty much every time you come, it's something different. I mean, we were just outside filming when we first got here, and the patio's even changed since last summer.
Yeah,
there was
it
that
has, yeah.
wall down the middle. It's gone now.
Yeah, changed a little bit every year. Yeah. Yeah, as money trickles in, we do things with it and build it and make it better.
And your woodworking guy Lee is amazing at what he does.
Yeah, Lee's a good guy. So I went to school with Lee, and he's helped us out a lot with these tables and a bunch of other stuff. So these came out of the Welland Canal. They're submerged underwater for a long time. They got pulled out and shaped into given a new life, essentially.
Yeah. Thank you very much for having us, Jason.
All right, buddy. Always good to see you.
Fresh baked pie. That's the strange ingredient. So,
Yeah, it is.
yeah, we had a pie with a little help from.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, Zach. You got it.